The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
So let's take a peek into this whole Angelina story to see exactly what other plan she's going to come up with this time, because it's Pinky and the brain. Let's go.
Marriage is more than just a piece of paper, right? But in many cases, we find ourselves with just that, a piece of paper. But I do want to tell you
Oh, good God.
that I am really proud of you. No, hear me out now. You decided that you were going to go out and have a girls' night out. You were going to shake it off.
Literally.
And
That's literally what we did.
What is she going to shake off? What was she shaking off? I'm just saying, man, I don't know. What is she shaking off? What is she shaking off? Going to have a girls' night. Okay.
I love that for you, because motherhood is a journey that lasts a lifetime. You cannot allow anyone to come in and change how you feel about you and how you see yourself. So sometimes you need to go out and blow off some steam. But you are holding your head very nicely.
Thank you. I feel like I don't have a choice.
You don't. Because you have a young man who is looking to you for every bit of encouragement and guidance on how he is to live and how he is to love.
How am I going to sit down and live and love based on Shayla and based on how Shayla moves with his father? What Kai's learning is how to be abused by women. That's basically what he's learning, or how to abuse women. One out of the two. You understand? Because his mother be very, very aggressive, okay, towards his father. So what he's seeing is that, hey, daddy takes it, so maybe it's okay. Maybe I should allow women to treat me like this. That's kind of what he's learning. If you really and truly check it out. Just like when you have a father who is very abusive with a kid, with a mother, and the kid might grow up to be a bit abusive. You might have the same thing happening just the same. I'm not certain what they're talking about. But this is that victim mentality that they try to sell us, when it comes to Shayla. But all right, hey, you know what? Proceed. Go ahead.
Think about that.
So what am I supposed to do with Anthony from here? Blocking him is not enough. Anthony, he's stubborn anyway.
No, this is true. And the thing about Anthony is that no matter what we do, you can't make someone do what's right. So you've got to do what you need to do. You keep doing it. Listen, let me not even beat around the bush. Being with your father made me see myself in so many different ways. It's like being born again and again and again and having different iterations of yourself. So there's going to be a time when you want to yell and scream and fight with your mouth. Then there's going to be a time when you want to lay your hands on them. But right now, the time is to be strategic. This is not the time to go laying your hands on someone.
If I see him again, Mom, I might punch him in the face. Like, he has taken me out of my body.
True.
This is what I was talking about yesterday, Shami, when I said that this is not warranted, this level of reaction. One room is causing her to want to punch him. One room is causing her to, as she said, go into all of this. I understand you're upset, but you cannot be this upset over a room in somebody else's house. You just can't be. You can't be. If Anthony was doing this, would I call him sassy? This is extreme. This is high levels of emotion for no reason. The level, it does not match it. It just doesn't match the level that she's at. She's at 10. How can he be at a 10 for a changing of a room, for deciding I don't have a room for my son? You can't be at 10. You're not allowed to be at 10. All right.
I understand, because I have been there with two girls and your father. But instead of laying my hands on him like I used to, now I just lay my hands on his money, because that's what's important to him. Running the streets and doing whatever, like an Anthony 1.0. So we already know this game. And now's the time to get tactical about how we make our move, because what we're not going to do is quit. We have endurance. The Energizer Bunny has nothing on your mother. Marriage is more than just.
So let me get this right. Angelina is saying basically she energized and she ready. She's saying she's energized. She has said O'Neill, she can't withstand anything at all. She's a long distance stool. In other words, young boy can't keep up with her. Young boy like myself can't. I'm gonna need a whole heap of different. I'm gonna need a lot of things to keep up with her. Look here. The fake outrage, spare me with the fake outrage. It is outrage. The outrage is too far. This was what I was saying when I said the outrage is too far. Can you imagine me throwing a fit and doing all of this as a man? Ladies, this is how you want to look on it. On a woman, on my baby mother, and saying, well, hey, because you have a room over there, and your man, whatever it is, have him thing, and him have a room, and he shouldn't have a room for that, and because can you imagine me saying these things? It just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Friends, it don't make sense. What happens in your house is your forte. But they're not going to hear. I want to know now how them going to hit Anton at the pockets. This is what I'd love to know. How them going to hit Anton at the pockets? Because again, at the end of the day, this is what I said. Anton, if you go to court, no wonder Denisha step off, and she's right to step off, because again, until he handles this, and how you handle this is you go to court with Shayla. I think what they're playing, is Denisha is saying, Anton, you're not willing to do anything about Shayla. And because you're not willing to do anything, I need to step aside, because what I realize, I don't think them saying her past will come up. No, I think what you realize is you're going to really make me go to jail. And here's why you're going to make me go to jail. Because you're unwilling to handle the business properly. So because of that, now we're going to have actual fists flying versus, it happening the way it needs to happen. That's what I think Denisha is meaning when she's just this morning. She realizes what is going to happen. She realizes she have to be a part of the games 24/7 over and over and over and over again. There's no schedule. She realizes there's no schedule. There's no boundary. And she realized that basically Shayla can come in at any given time and take anything that she wants. That's what she realized. That's what she says to leave. Let's see how fast Dave leave, because Dave taking anything up on the next end. Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.